Imagine this: a haunted ship, an EVP recorder, and two brave souls named Sam and Colby. What follows is a tale as chilling as the frigid waters that surround the Queen Mary, the notorious ship with a haunting reputation. This is not just a ghost story, but an account of an eerie encounter that will make your heart skip a beat. One fateful night, our fearless explorers, Sam and Colby, decided to investigate this spectral vessel. The ship, once a magnificent ocean liner, now sits permanently docked, carrying not just the weight of its massive steel hull, but also the weight of countless ghostly tales. Armed with their EVP recorder, a device used to capture electronic voice phenomena, Sam and Colby began their nocturnal journey into the unknown. The ship was eerily silent, save for the soft hum of the recorder and the occasional creaking of the ship's timbers. As they navigated through the dimly lit corridors, a sense of unease began to creep over them. The atmosphere was heavy, as if they were not alone. Every shadow seemed to flicker with an unseen presence. Every echo resonated with an unspoken tale. Then it happened. The EVP recorder crackled to life, capturing a voice that wasn't theirs. A voice from the beyond, a spectral whisper that sent chills down their spines. Yet, despite their growing fear, Sam and Colby pressed on, driven by a mix of curiosity and courage. The night wore on, and the sense of being watched intensified. It was as if invisible eyes were tracking their every move, a spectral spectator to their nocturnal exploration. The air grew colder, the silence more deafening, the sense of dread more palpable. Yet they persevered, documenting their experience, probing the mysteries of the Queen Mary, and coming face to face with the reality of the supernatural. And as they left the ship, they couldn't shake off the feeling that something had been with them, watching, waiting. Their encounter at the Queen Mary was a night they would never forget, a chilling testament to the unseen world that lurks just beyond our perception. Fast forward to another adventure, this time at the infamous Stanley Hotel. In the heart of the Colorado Rockies, the Stanley Hotel stands as a grand testament to a bygone era. But beneath the veneer of its old-world charm, there lies an undercurrent of the uncanny. This was the backdrop for Sam and Colby's next encounter with the inexplicable. Their experience began with an unanticipated drop in temperature. As they traversed the hotel's labyrinthine corridors, the air grew colder, a chill that seeped into their bones. It was an unnatural cold, the kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. This was not the chill of the Rockies, but something far more sinister. Then came the figure, a mysterious presence caught fleetingly on camera. A wisp of a shadow, a trick of the light, or perhaps something more. The footage was inconclusive, but the fear in Sam and Colby's eyes was palpable. They had felt a presence, an unseen entity that seemed to linger in the periphery, always just out of sight. The atmosphere grew thick with tension. Every creak of the floorboards, every gust of wind against the window panes sent their hearts racing. They could feel the weight of unseen eyes upon them, the sensation of being watched. The eerie silence of the hotel was punctuated only by their own nervous laughter, a futile attempt to dispel the mounting fear. The Stanley Hotel was not just a place, it was an experience that left an indelible mark on Sam and Colby. It was a journey into the unknown, a plunge into the abyss of the paranormal. The echoes of their footsteps in the empty halls, the chill of the unearthly cold, the enigmatic figure on the camera, all of it coalesced into a haunting tableau that would linger in their minds for a long time. They left the Stanley Hotel with more questions than answers, their minds filled with the chilling events of the night. But nothing could prepare them for what awaited at the Conjuring house. Just a few miles from the bustling city life, hidden in the depths of Rhode Island, sits the infamous Conjuring house. A house that has become a symbol of real-life horrors, a house that has witnessed the unimaginable. And this is where our daring duo, Sam and Colby, found themselves one chilling night. As they stepped into the house, a thick veil of unease and dread began to shroud them. The air, heavy with the scent of the past, seemed to whisper tales of terror. However, they steeled themselves, determined to explore the unknown. In the stillness of the night, they witnessed something that would forever be etched in their minds. A rocking chair in the corner of the room began to move on its own. A creaking noise echoed through the empty halls, each echo a chilling reminder of the house's haunting past. The rhythmic rocking, the eerie silence that followed, it was as if the house itself was alive, breathing and watching them. But it didn't stop there. Strange noises began to fill the air, sounds that were not just creaks and groans of an old house. It was as if invisible entities were trying to communicate, their voices resonating from the walls of the house, from the very air that surrounded them. The chilling whispers, the disconcerting sounds, it was enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Sam and Colby, though terrified, held their ground. They had come to explore, and explore they did, each strange occurrence adding to the eerie narrative of the Conjuring house. They might have left the Conjuring house, but the memories of that night still haunted them. The rocking chair, the strange noises, the feeling of being watched, all of it was a chilling reminder of the night they spent in the Conjuring house. A night that proved, once again, that sometimes reality can be stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. 3 horror stories, countless chilling moments, and 2 brave souls. That's what we've journeyed through today, with our daring duo, Sam and Colby. Our first tale took us aboard the haunted decks of the Queen Mary, the spectral whispers echoing through the ship's halls, the eerie footsteps following our intrepid explorers, and the unexplainable cold spots all served to amplify the underlying terror. But Sam and Colby, armed with their courage and camaraderie, faced the ghostly manifestations head-on, giving us a story that continues to chill us to the bone. Next, we ventured into the infamous Stanley Hotel, a place steeped in horror lore. The phantom piano music, the ghostly children playing in the corridors, and the inexplicable shadows moving in the corner of their eyes made for a hair-raising encounter. Yet, Sam and Colby, undeterred and motivated by their quest for truth, navigated through the fear, providing us with a tale that sends shivers down our spines. Lastly, we delved into the ominous reality of the Conjuring house. The foreboding atmosphere, the chilling sounds in the dead of night, and the terrifying apparitions all contributed to an experience that was truly terrifying. Despite the palpable fear, Sam and Colby stood their ground, their determination unwavering, and unfolded a story that haunts us long after the telling. Each of these stories showcased the unyielding bravery of Sam and Colby. Their ability to face their fears, to push through the terror, and to continue their exploration in the face of the unknown is truly commendable. Their adventures serve as a testament to their courage and their relentless pursuit of the truth. Whether it was the Queen Mary, the Stanley Hotel, or the Conjuring house, Sam and Colby proved that sometimes the most chilling stories are the ones we live.